Hi everyone, I hope you're all. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Vechain once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So right now, Vechain is basically holding this low at the moment, and this is really important that it doesn't lose this low, because if it does lose this low, I'm going to give you a technical target. Obviously, you've got this one here. Okay, this 0.582. 0.0582. Okay, you potentially get a little bounce off that, but once it does lose this low, you're looking at an impulsive break target and losing a low. I do think you'll be in a technical target below that particular low, and I'll show you right now what it is. Okay, so that's your high, that's your low. You come down and you're going to put an impulsive break down there to the 1618. Okay, so you can see that with that you will be losing this low as well and effectively rolling here. Okay, so you are holding this key low at the moment, which is really important. There is a bit of a bullish pattern that's beginning to emerge just there for Vechain. Okay, and one thing to remember is you are absolutely oversold here. The MACD is in the floor under the histogram, the stock is in the floor as well, so you're in a really nice little level to get a bounce and create a reversal pattern basically, which is what we're looking for here. Okay, so full transparency, lose this low here, take out this high, take out this low, sorry, then you're looking at impulsive break. Definitely get a bounce off the 1414, which you can see is this low just there, but you would be in a technical target to the 1618, and losing that low would mean that you're rolling. You've lost this major level of support just here for Vechain in this bull market, and it's losing structure basically. But at the minute you're still retaining structure. Do you see that? You're still creating a higher high and a higher low. Okay, and basically people are being shaken out at the moment because you've not lost any structure. It's hard to understand, but you've not. Okay, so right now, you know, as bad as it is, Vechain is actually still technically quite bullish. Okay, and the reason is because you're creating that market structure. You've not lost any structure. Ignore the wicks. Okay, the wicks, like I said to you, the wicks are volatile. The volatility of Vechain, you're fully aware right now. I mean, look at when we were coming up here. We broke up. We had that whopping correction. We had that wick down below here. You know, so you were still creating a high low. Look, high low, high low, high low. Do you see that? So you're retaining structure, and that's exactly what you're doing here. You've made a high, a low, a higher high, and right now look, just here you're closing and opening just there above this point of contact, still a higher low. So there's nothing to be fearful about until you lose this low. And like I said to you, if you lose this low, you're going to have a technical target down below. Do you understand that? And I do think that would be it, but you'd be in a 1618 impulsive break target. Okay, this is how it works. Look at this. So you come up here, okay, you're putting that little wave there, and then you come up to the top. Now, once you lost that low just there, like I said to you, you lose that low, you're looking at this retest, and I gave you that target, okay, which was this swing low, basically. And you can use fibs to determine it as well. So from that high to that swing low, look, where did you find support on the 1618? Boom, target met, and you've met that target, and you're holding it right now. You did wick down, but that's how volatile we are, okay? That's how volatile Vechain is. Do you understand that? So at the minute, we need to find a reversal pattern. I mean, look at this capitulation, this rollover here, this depression basically. And like I said to you, Vechain is in the floor, the RSI, beautiful level. This is where you know, not financial advice, but look, down there what happened, down here what happened, down here, you know, potentially what's going to happen. Again, nothing to say is financial advice. So right now on the 4-hourly time frame, what I'm looking at is a potential reversal pattern that's beginning to emerge here for Vechain. Okay, so we've got a level of resistance just there. Okay, basically a neckline. Okay, ignoring the wick here, potentially right now Vechain is creating an inverse head and shoulders. Okay, so that's your left shoulder, that's your head. Potentially right now you're putting in a right shoulder. Now if you do start to come down and lose this, so like I said to you, if you start to come down and lose that though, then you're going to be in a technical break target because you're losing a key low and potentially get a bounce off that white line, but you would be in a 1618 target. It will be quite nasty, to be honest with you. So at the minute you are still retaining structure, and you are putting in this beautiful reversal pattern just there for Vechain. So from here to here, okay, would be a breakout target for Vechain if you break this neckline of this inverse head and shoulders that you're beginning to form. Okay, so you are running to the resistance just there. You fell back and you're now running to the resistance of the 20 on the 4-hour. So putting your right shoulder and start get back above that 20. You can see you create a little right shoulder, a retest of this trend line, and with that break you can see you're coming up and retesting this huge horizontal trend line that basically was holding support for so long. And once you start to zoom out, you could see potentially that this particular event just here is a throwback, basically a little bit of a fake out, a bull trap, come back into the pattern, holding back to support, and that's where you get the continuation. And this little fake out and bear trap was a, you know, a nothing burger basically. So yeah, you're on a level of resistance just there. Let me give you that resistance for Vechain, okay? Because this, like I said to you, Vechain is so volatile, you know, it moves so impulsively and correctively that it's so volatile, and loads of people get shaken out. So right there you can see it's a descending level of resistance, so it is constantly changing, but come to your charts, draw this trend line, put in beautiful little inverse head and shoulders just there. You start to come up and break that, you know, you're looking at a beautiful little break, and I do think you'll come up at least retest this trend line just there, with the hope, you know, of obviously getting back in it. Once you start to get back in it, that's a massive signal that you've got the reversal in here, you know, and you've retained a higher low basically. So yeah, from there to there could offer a fantastic long op of around about 19 to 20% there for Vechain, you know, and a lot of the people have been shaken out, and you can see you're starting to form the reversal and come back up the stairs. So that's basically Vechain. Hope you understand that update. It's all a game of support and resistance. That's all it ever is, okay? And at the minute, the fear is here, but you're actually holding a higher low, okay? So fear not. You're still making a higher high and a higher low. If you find support, up you go basically, and you got the little bear trap and the fake out back into this pattern, which is a bullish pattern, by the way. It's a huge ascending triangle and a huge inverse head and shoulders and a huge cup and handle. And like I said to you, you came down in a falling wedge just here, okay, and you retraced to each point of contact in the wedge, and you've got 2 points of contact left. It's that point and that point, which is the all-time high, and once you break that, you're looking at an impulsive break to the upside, aren't you? So that's basically Vechain. I hope you enjoyed that quick, swift little update. So I've not made a video for a few days. I've been really busy. Take care, everyone. Back soon with another update on Vechain. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.